A warm welcome. Blue is the colour, football is the game, as the old song used to go. We're here at Stamford Bridge tonight in West London. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It's Chelsea, and they take on Fulham.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
N'Golo Kante. Number 5, Jorginho.
Well, there's so much competition for honours just in England, Lee, but despite that, Chelsea always target the Champions League when they're in the competition.
Well, yeah, past winners, and whenever I think of Chelsea in the Champions League, I always think of drama, the games against Bayern and famously as well against Barcelona, John Terry missing penalties, etc. Always something happens when Chelsea are playing the Champions League.
Yeah, Chelsea fans of a recent vintage have been spoiled a bit in this competition. Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Azpilicueta starts with Marcos Alonso in the fullback positions. Pedro plays with Eden Hazard out wide, and Morata is the main striker for this match. The opposition starting 11. The tactical battle is going to be highly instructive. 4-3-3 on one side and 4-3-3 on the other, Lee.
Well, when you match systems up, it's all about individuals, who can get the better of the player you're playing against. And in this formation, certainly the wingers are going to be key on either side. And the lone striker, when the balls come in the box, he needs some support from one of those three midfield players making runs into the penalty area.
Sessegnon. Well, it's always hard to take your eyes off Eden Hazard when he's out there on the pitch. Lee, what sort of performance do you think he'll produce?
Well, I love watching Hazard. I wouldn't like to have played against him. When he cuts in off that left-hand side onto his right foot, very, very difficult to pick up.
Jorginho. Chambers. Tom Kearney. Eden Hazard. And it's with Pedro. Jorginho. Here's Pedro. And now here's Eden Hazard. Pedro! Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. It is now with Jorginho. Carrying a genuine threat here. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Jorginho. Hazard. Morata. And here now is Conte. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. When you talk about Chelsea, you talk about a team many people fancied to win the Champions League a decade or so ago. It didn't happen, and then against all the odds in 2012, it did finally happen.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to say they deserved it. They can get plugging away each year, but not so long ago before that as well, they were in the wilderness, Chelsea, and obviously Mr. Abramovich's money has put them onto the...
There's a slide rule pass. And a no-nonsense clearance. And on the ball, Kearney. Schürrle. Will there be a tangible end product? It'll be a corner. Over it comes. That is superb goalkeeping based on a genuine aerial threat.
Well, sometimes I'm a bit harsh on goalkeepers, but that genuinely was a really good save.
It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Le Marchand. He's been a bit unlucky. It's with Seri. Kevin McDonald. Sessegnon. Now Seri. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Morata. Fabregas. Fabregas running with authority. Alvaro Morata has gone and scored.
Well, let's see that strike again. First time is always very, very difficult to strike a ball. The timing has to be right, the technique has to be right, but above all, you have to concentrate on the ball as it's coming to you. You know you're not going to take a touch. Concentration is everything.
So underway once again. Chelsea with the lead in this match. And on the ball, Kearney.
Morata.
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a
And
minimum
McDonald
of
here.
2 minutes.
And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, he's...
And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. It's with Seri. Schürrle. And Seri. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Ball with Maxime Le Marchand. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
Morata in possession. Shifting through the gears, Alvaro Morata. Pedro. Taking care of business defensively here. Conte. It's with Seri. Tom Kearney. Conte. He has teammates to play it to. And it might be Conte. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Cyrus Christie. Tom Kearney. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
Number 17, Matteo Cavucci.
David Luiz. Morata. Eden Hazard. Conte now. Morata in possession. Pedro. And it's with Pedro. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
To be replaced by number 18, Olivier Giroud.
Schürrle. Cyrus Christie. I must say, no shortage of space. Well, clattered away. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
To be replaced by number 22, William.
Tom Kearney. Crossed into the penalty area. And offside it is. Mateo Kovacic. It is a fruitful forward run. And now Willian coming into it. And the attack fades out. Cyrus Christie. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Jorginho. Kovacic. And now Giroud. He's going forward well here. And the shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
N'Golo Kanté. Giroud. Terrific block there. Giroud! Blue is the colour. Chelsea have gone and scored.
Attack after attack. Sooner or later, you're going to score a goal. Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, a second goal for them here.
Goal for Chelsea.
And on the ball, Kearney.
Olivier Giroud.
Andre Schürrle now. Stefan Johansson. And 5 minutes to go. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
All the Chelsea players would be looking up at the clock. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate...
Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Man of the match. Number 4, Cesc Fabregas. Substitution for Fulham. Coming off the pitch. Number 9, Alexander Wickett. Coming onto the pitch. Number 19, Luciano Vieira.
Ball with Maxime Le Marchand.
Referee has indicated.
We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. We have entered the final minute of normal time. And Christie on the ball. Now, what can he do here? It looked as though he almost... And that brings the action to its conclusion. You've got to say, Lee, a horrible night at the office.
It's not a disaster, it's only game one. You can't afford any more slip-ups. That result will eat away at the players until game 2 comes along.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he played well, scored a goal. Your family would be really proud of you, fella.